Hi. So this is a video about my experience with lucid dreaming, and I really felt called to share this with you because I am about to launch a program around dream work. And you know, I really want to share this story about how I really initiated myself into dream work and lucid dreaming because it really is something that everyone has access to. It's not something that's just for special people or just for spiritual people or spiritually gifted people. All of us dream, right? And in fact, I think I've read one study once which said there is a very small percentage of people who truly don't dream, but there's a lot of literature that actually disputes that, right? And this is the thing, like, this is your direct access point into the spirit realm, into your own mind, into your subconscious, to see what are the things that you are hiding from yourself. And the healing that can be invoked in this space is just profound, and it's life-changing when you become lucid in a dream and you start to explore these realms. It's completely life-changing, so stay tuned. So let us begin a little bit around, like, what is lucid dreaming, right? And basically the most simple explanation that we can give here is it's when you wake up within your dreams, because as you know, most of the time you're going through dreamland completely unaware of the fact that you are dreaming, and then suddenly something happens and you realize, that's not normal. Am I dreaming? Yes, I'm dreaming. And then some interesting things can unfold. Of course, a lot of people will wake themselves up. A lot of the time, it's much easier to become lucid in a dream that is actually a nightmare because, some strange things happen in nightmares, and those often wake you up. And it is possible to take control of your dream after waking up in the dream, although to a certain extent. Of course, I mean, you can do some interesting things like fly, breathe underwater, go anywhere you like, ask yourself questions, ask your subconscious questions, ask to meet certain beings, right? There is, I mean, the limit here is your imagination. And of course, a lot of the time when people do eventually come to the point of becoming lucid within their dreams, they don't do such exciting things with the dream realms, which is why it's so important to have some kind of waking dream practice where you set those intentions about, like, what do I want to invoke in my dream space? What kind of healing do I want to bring in? What kind of questions do I want to ask? So here's my story about the very profound experience that happened to me when I really started tapping into conscious dream work. And before I continue with that, I actually want to say it's it's completely natural and normal for us to lucid dream. It is reported that more than 90% of children, and studies have shown this, report lucid dreaming. It's a normal part of our developmental process to lucid dream. I'm sure many of you have memories of flying in dreams as children, and normally flying in a dream only happens when you become lucid. It's just, of course, at a younger age, we don't really have the vocabulary to understand what is happening. And a lot of the time, there just isn't a memory of those dreams. Now, only when I had this experience in my early 20s did I start tapping into memories of having been lucid dreaming since a child. So again, very important to acknowledge, you don't need to be special. I mean, you are special in order to lucid dream. It's perfectly normal and natural to lucid dream. It's perfectly safe to lucid dream. And it's incredibly exciting and fun and adventurous. And then beyond that, it can be utilized for healing and guidance. And the world is your oyster, darlings. And this is a world with very little rules. So one night in my early 20s, I think I was about 22, maybe even younger. I might even have been 19, somewhere there, somewhere in that gap. I was having a normal dream. I was in my childhood home. I often dream of this home. I still, even today, often dream of this home. It's kind of like the house of my subconscious. And I went outside to the swimming pool, and I dove into the pool, and suddenly the pool turned into the ocean. And the next thing, there was this massive orca. And this orca began to swim towards me. And of course, as any sane person, my response was heart pounding. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be eaten alive. This is petrifying. And so I started to panic, and I started swimming in the opposite direction for my life. And and I woke up with my heart pounding in my chest and in like a full body sweat. Like, what the hell? That was insane. Like, thank God it was a dream. Oh my goodness. A freaking orca. What? Wow. Okay. So obviously, because I woke up in the middle of the dream, I remembered this dream. So the next night, and by the way, when dreams occur in threes, you should really pay attention. The next night, I was at the beach. I was walking along the beach. The waves were looking beautiful. I dove into the water, and the next thing, I was in the depths of the ocean. And surprise, surprise, an orca is swimming towards me. And I start having exactly the same responses the night before when this wave of deja vu comes over me, because I'm like, hold on, I've been here before, and I remember it was a dream, and it's kind of an odd experience to have twice, and I'm like, something else is going on here. So I became lucid and realized this is a dream, and what I need to do is face the orca. So instead of swimming away, I mean, I had started turning around to swim away when I realized what was going on. I turned back around, I faced the orca, I put my hand out, and we make contact. And as we make contact, there's just this wash of familiarity coming over me, and I realized, like, this is my soul. The orca is me and I am the orca. We are one. And then the next thing, there's a whole school of orcas. And then I realized, oh, I can breathe the water. Oh, I can speak their strange little click, 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 squeak, I don't know what language. And we can commute. Like, I'm literally one with the orcas. And off we go, and we swim, and we go home, essentially. And on all of these adventures, and what a beautiful, profound experience. And the thing is, this could have quite easily been a recurring nightmare, but instead, because I woke up and decided to face the thing that is me, right? And I guess in some ways there's this this sense of, like, the message, right, is that we often fear our own power, right? And orca is pretty powerful. And I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal here at all. I'm wanting to be a mirror for you, because of course you too are that powerful, right? And a lot of the fearful things that we face, or that come up in our dreams that we run away from, if we were to face them, they can be integrated and can become powerful aspects of ourselves. The third night, I was standing on a pier and looking down at the ocean, and I felt the ocean call me down, and I immediately knew that the orcas were calling. And so I dove into the water and immediately became lucid, immediately connected with the orcas. They were there waiting for me, and off we went. And so for me, water, if there's a huge presence of water, this is a dream symbol for me, right? It's something that helps me to become lucid, especially if the orcas show up, especially if there's like strange flooding and things like that happening. That happens a lot in my dreams. and especially if I can breathe water. And it's happened a lot where I'm swimming underwater and I'm breathing the water and I'm like, hey, I can breathe water. Then I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming, right? Because in waking life, I wouldn't even try breathe the water. And it's just like that very natural thing that I want to breathe water in my dreams. And yeah, what a profound experience. And it's certainly the thing that got me to start recording my dreams. I mean, I can still remember the fear, and then that like moment of overcoming the fear and facing the orca and realizing that the thing I fear is myself, is me, is my own power. Phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. Anyway, I've been working with dreams consciously for more than 10 years now, and it has been one of the most profound healing spaces for me. It has been one of the most profound unlocking spaces. It has been one of the most profound divination spaces, right? Finding guidance, doing the work. It is just unbelievably inexplainable how amazing it is to work with dreams. And many of you may know that I am a practicing psychic. I've been a practicing psychic for more than 10 years. I've known about my psychic gifts since I was 6 years old. I did want to keep it a secret. I never thought it would be something that I would follow as a career path, but my guides, whom I call the Blue Team, right? Many of you know I channel a group of higher dimensional light beings whom I refer to as the Blue Team. That's my spiel, right? And they have led me to put together this Dreamwork program to share the beauty of working with your dreams, all of the tricks, the practices, the ways to learn how to become lucid, how to train yourself to recall your dreams in a better way, how to set intentions for your dreams, how to access certain types of healing within the dreams, how to call for meeting your guides within your dreams, etc., etc., etc. And if I'm perfectly honest, in some ways, I still feel like I'm an infant in this realm, and I still feel like I'm on such a profound learning and unlocking journey. And well, this is why I'm so grateful that I have the Blue Team to help me and to guide me. And I know that I need to just step into trust here and to start weaving this program together. So I do hope that you will feel called to come and journey with me in this profound space while we grow together and expand together and reflect beautiful mirrors at each other. Everything you need will be down here in the description below. If you did enjoy this video, do hit like, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, share one of your dreams, right? I know that many of you have had some profound dream experiences already. Share it in the comments here. I'd love to hear from you. Let us know if you'd be interested in the Dreamwork program. Hit subscribe if you want to get more content. I'm constantly working at trying to revive this YouTube channel in a more flowing way, and I know it's gonna pop off at some point. And yeah, share this out if you think anyone would appreciate this story, and let us know what you thought. Sending all my love. Many blessings.